Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Utep Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the UNLV head coach before the game, they are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So UNLV's offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using his legs, it's Young. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Lets it fly. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the Utep Miners offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Handoff again. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
That's a really good job by this defense, because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Churns into the pile. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yard situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Utep! A get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hold and fire complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road, potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Caught on the RPO. Down he goes. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Wants to throw. It's Newberry. He's got the tight end. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
And off to Jones. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Utep. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Hand off to the lone back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much on that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he avoids the sack.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Driving forward, it's Jones. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the well. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells the run, looking to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down to the air. Rush is on. Left side is Young. Taken down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. We've come to the break, and it's Utep holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Utep has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And off to Jones. There he goes. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And on 2nd and short, no tight formation here. 3 receivers left. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. To the back. Maybe a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Right side, it's Campbell. Makes the catch, and he's free. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will keep it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. Back to pass, it's Newberry. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Utep. Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the 2nd half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
This one's complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Here comes the heat. He's going to take off, putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air, it's McMillan. Rush right in his face. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Under pressure. Out wide left, it's Young. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's Jones. He's out past the 35. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
And the Miners just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Uh-oh, look out. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
It's complete to the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
Unleashes one deep. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to attack another one. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utep!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Deep in the end zone, it's Fuller. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Look out! But a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's McGee. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Young. Sweet cut there. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with Boise State taking on the San Diego State Aztecs. And it's the Broncos eyeing an 8th straight victory today. It's been a dream start to the season, and this game has been no different. This fan base is fired up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, catching up with the Utep head coach, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
From the gun, it's Wall. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Gonna run it. It's Wall. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
The Miners are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Here we go, ready. 1, ready to go.
They'll run him again. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Wall. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Newberry. And he gets rid of it.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Pulled and finds his man on the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
In the backfield, it's Beasley. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. The Utep offense headed out to the field to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. On the run, it's Wall. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
With this game well in hand, let's take a look at some of the potential Heisman candidates here as we get very late in the season. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give to the back. Got an alley. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Wall. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Got a little grass. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. The running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The handoff. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Listen, the big hog mollies up front, the big offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wall. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give and tick, 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 tick. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. Burrowing for yardage. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there ready to cook. Well, this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
They give it back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and 4. Sets his feet. It's McMillan. They're all over him. Right side, it's Young. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.